Right. Turn that off before I get kicked off of Facebook for infringing on somebody else's musical rights. So for sure, going to celebrate. Celebration Friday today. Today is Celebration Friday. Completely excited about that. Excited that Monday's coming up here. Totally excited about Monday. URL's right there, eiqfx.pro. If you'd like to join me, now check this out. So two things. One, and I'm going to get into the titles of talking about getting a classmate moving forward pretty quickly here. Couple of things. One is if you'd like, I've got 2 free classes for you specifically. If you're thinking about, I want to learn Forex, I'm thinking about it, not sure if I want to get into it, don't know what it is. I've got 2 free classes I'd like to offer you. Shoot me a private message. I'll get you the link to that. If you'd like to really dig in and get a little bit more deep, go dig a little deeper. That's the right English there. Go to this link right here, eiqfx.pro. Again, that's not .com. You can go to .com too, but you can go to .pro. But go to .pro, eiqfx.pro. Go in, log in, check it out, and walk through that presentation and see if maybe foreign exchange trading is free. It's a $6.6 trillion industry. It's bigger than any other currency market on the planet. I'm excited to start. It looks like probably Monday I'm going to be able to get logged in. So if you want to check it out, see if trading is right for you, reach out to me, send me a private message. I'll get you the link to go take the 2 free classes. There's no catches. You just have to put your name and email address in this little form, and it's going to walk you through the first class, and then it'll automatically take you to the second class. At the end of the first class, there's a combined total. It's about 2 hours. So give yourself time to sit down, take some notes, listen, have any questions you might have. And then if it's something that you decide you want to do, let me know, and I'll get you my link so you can actually join me in my little group, and we can sort of trade together. We can learn how to trade together. So I like to do that. So if you'd like to come and hang out with me and learn how to do some foreign exchange trading, shoot me. I'll get you some information on the free classes. If you just like to go take it sort of an inside peek, go to the link here, eiqfx.com. That stands for Economic Intelligence Quotient Forex, so eiqfx.pro. I actually made that up all myself. Amazing. So talking about getting a new person started fast. How do you get them? How do you connect the dots and move them through? Now, our CEO, Mr. Holton Buggs, did this absolutely awesome training. I actually recorded it, and I love it. He talked about connecting the dots and getting somebody started when you bring them on the team. And I was talking about this on some coaching calls this morning and as well as yesterday, walking people through. Oh yeah, and I did get a haircut. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I finally got my afro cut off. I'm so excited about that. So anyway, so this looks like my head is. Let me tip that back just a little bit. So in getting people started fast. Now here's the first thing. So you reach out to somebody and say, yeah, I want to check out your stuff. You send them a link. And here's the cool thing about it is right before. And if you can get them on the phone, this is a really cool conversation. Anytime that you can transition somebody over to a phone call so they can hear your voice tones. And if you are going to get somebody on the phone, make sure you turn on your radio voice. You have really good voice tones. You're standing up when you talk, and it's going to deliver a lot more energy than if you're sitting down going, yeah, and get to a place where you don't have a lot of noise in the background so that you sound professional. So anyway, coming back to talking about them. So how do you transition them? So I would say Richard, for example, he decides that he wants to move along the train, and I reach out to him, and Richard says, yeah, sure, I'll take a look at your stuff. And I'll say, the cool thing about Richard, if you decide, and I'll say, when you decide to get started with us, the very cool thing is you can use that exact same script that I sent you, and you can send somebody the exact same presentation that I did. So a very, very cool opportunity there when you reach out. So first you did like a mini getting started training before they even get started. So the next thing is you walk them through the training, you watch their presentation, you reach out to them, you say, what did you like most about what you saw? What kind of questions you have? And he's going to throw up something. And I really don't care what they say. I really don't care what they say. Most of the time, most people do not have enough information after watching a 19-minute presentation to make an educated decision on whether or not they're ready to go, unless they've been looking at it months prior to and just ran into you and decided they wanted to join your team. which may or may not happen. So you reach out to them, they watch the 19-minute teaser presentation or the intro presentation enough to get their curiosity. They're probably going to have more questions. Your next step in this process. So first step is, hey, Richard, you know, the link, the script that I shared with you, if you decide to, when you decide to join our team, that's the exact same invite script. This is the exact same link you're going to send to people. Cool, right? They watch it. You set a follow-up time. You answer their questions. What kind of questions you have? What do you like? What do you like most about what you saw? They're going to say blah, 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 blah. I really don't care what the blah, 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 blah is, because what I'm going to say is, Richard, what we need to do next is we need to get you into more information. We need to get you in front of the experts that are going to go detailed, take a detailed deep dive. Because Richard, what I want you to do is I want you to make a very, very educated decision to make sure that this business is a fit for you, that it's right for you, that you're not going to waste your time, you're not going to waste your money, and that you're a good fit for my team, that you're going to be somebody that's coachable and that's ready to run. Now, you can run at whatever level you want to, Richard. That's totally up to you, right? Whatever level you want to run up to is up to you. But I'll be here and I'll point you to the tools and I'll give you everything that you need to know to grow your business as fast as you want, right? So I sort of set him up there. So I'm going to plug him into the next event. He's going to go through that. Now, at the end of that one, at the end of that event, at the end of that longer presentation, which is usually 45 or 50 minutes long, because it's a deep dive down the rabbit hole, right? I want to make sure that he's going to have a lot of questions, because I've seen the presentation a billion hundred times. A brand new person has spent 50 minutes watching it once, and I can guarantee there was something that was said 50 minutes ago that they're not going to remember now. There's a lot in there. They're probably going to have a lot, but they're going to see stuff. They're going to ask a few questions. My question to Richard is, based on what you saw, where do you see yourself getting started? I want to find out what he's going to say. I want to know what he's going to say. He's going to say blah, 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 blah. He may need more information. I say, great. What we need to do next is I want to get you plugged into a team call. Sound fair? And I'm going to get him plugged into a team call. I'm walking him through the steps because I want him to know this is exactly what he's going to do. I'm going to get him plugged into a team call. He's going to get on the team call. He's going to watch. He's going to join he's going to join after the team call, because at the end of the team call, I'm going to get on the phone with him and I say, Richard, is there any reason you don't want to get started right now? And he better say no. It's never happened. Nobody said, well, yeah. The only real reason that somebody may not get started now is because of money. But other than that, they don't get started. So, okay, based on that, based on what you saw, is there any reason you don't want to get started? He'll say no. And I'll say, great. Based on what you saw, right? Based on what you saw, is there any reason you don't want to get started right now? Great. So where do you see yourself getting started with package A, package B, package C, or package D? Now, we have different levels, and I don't want to share those with you here, but he'll pick out a package. And I always end with where I started, right? So the package that I started with, so I'll always end there. I don't care which one he says, I'm going to get him enrolled. Now, I never, ever, never do like the basic, like $39 or $49 package. I don't go there. I'm going to do the 100, the 250, the 500, and 1,000, or whatever packages are in there. And I'm going to end on the one that I'm on, because he's going to choose one of those, right? I'm not giving him the $49 chicken out option, right? That's the, that's the put your foot in the door. Now, there may be an option, or he may come back and say, because in the presentation, that package may be mentioned in the presentation. You say, well, I feel comfortable getting started there. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to get him enrolled. So once I get him enrolled, I'm going to move to the next step, and this is starting to connect the dots. This is where our CEO jumped in and did this awesome training. My first question to him is, Richard, do you see yourself getting started slow or fast? Right? That question and how he answered, that's going to determine on what I do next. If he says, well, I don't know, I want to check some stuff out, I'm going to say, great. Here, and I'm going to go and I'm going to tag you. I'm going to add you to our group. I'm going to tag you in some videos I want you to watch. And I'm going to send you a list with our schedule in it, so you know everything you need to do. It's actually in our group as well. Here's our schedule of everything that happens every week. You can plug into those, and it'll get you walk. I'm not going to babysit him, right? If he's not sure where he wants to go, if he's an incubator, I'm going to let him incubate until he's ready to go. And I'm going to say, Richard, when you're ready to really step it up and start reaching out to hundreds of people every week, get in touch with me. We'll get your business rocking and rolling, and we'll take you off into the fast mode. Now, if he says, I want to start fast, I'm going to say, great, absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to you. Let me ask you this question, Richard. Who do you know that you'd like to share this business experience with? I may even put a number behind it. Let me ask you this, Richard. Who are maybe your 10 or 15 closest, bestest friends that you'd like to share this business experience with. I'm saying that specifically like that. Who are your closest, bestest friends that you'd like to share this business experience with, right? Because right now he's seen this. He's seen the team culture. He's seen the presentation. His brain's on fire. Like, I'm going to make all this money. And I want to know who he wants to share this experience with. His closest 10 to 15 friends. I'm going to say, great. Let's start working on this list right now. I'm going to get him to start making a list. I say what we need to do next is we're going to have a launch Zoom, right? Because of course we're doing everything virtual right now. We're going to do a launch Zoom, and we're going to launch you into get those 10 to 15 friends that you want to share this experience with. We're going to get them started and help build you a team. Which day in the next 7 days is going to work best for you to do that 7-day Zoom? And I'm going to wait for them to give me an answer. And then we're going to go through some invite scripts and things like that to get them set up. So hopefully this has delivered some value to you. If it has, share your number one takeaways below. If you'd like to join me for the Forex trading class that's going to start here pretty quick, let me know, and I'll get you the link to the 2 free trading classes so you can go in and see if it's something that you really want to invest your time and effort in to learn how to trade. I'm excited about it. I am so freaking jazzed about it. I'm truly, truly excited about learning how to do that. Again, reach out to me. I'll get you the links to those. And if you'd like to take a sneak peek, if you're thinking about maybe going pro level, click on the link going right across the bottom of the screen here, the eiqfx.com. You'll see it just like right here. Click on, you can go visit that link, and it's an interactive. You can walk through that. It's very, very neat as well. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, making a crazy extreme impact to be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.